Testing 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Hello, guys. Welcome back. No, I'm not depressed. I'm sitting here in the dark because it's so much fun. There's enough light for me to see my realize it's dark on camera. Anyhow, I was working with Odin a lot today. We made a stew together because remember that thing we made wrong? Well, you have to kind of get back on the horse sometimes. So we made a stew together, and that's been really delicious. And I went upstairs to spend some time with him, spend like some meditation time with him, and I must have fallen asleep. And when I got up and I came down, I saw all this fog outside, so I hurried up and I got the camera. I shot the stuff I showed you guys. There's some treats over on Patreon for the patrons. And there is two things over on DeviantArt, and you can actually find the link on Patreon. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, I found again where my editing thing is, and I made the Patreon link a little more prominent, because I really do appreciate the support you guys give me. So I'm feeling a lot better, because it's been months, if not years, months, since I was able to start making treats for, like, Patreon and, like, throw a couple stuff on DA. It just seems like I only have so much energy, and when I pretty much let Facebook go, it took a while, but that came back. I still randomly post to Facebook, but I'm not on there. It's just to keep it active because everything uses Facebook anymore to log in. So that's the only reason there's Facebook. But, it was too good a timing to be a coincidence, and I associate Odin with, stuff he's shown me, and I especially associate him with fog. And the problem is, if we start looking back into our lore, you might not find anything specific, but I get a good sense that it was like, yes, here's your answer, here's fog. And I got so excited, I'm like, well, let's go for a walk, let's go up to the DQ. Not that I need it, but let's go to the DQ. And it was getting on towards evening as I'm filming for you, and you see it's night now already. And we made it up to the corner, and he saw the sheet of ice and snow and everything the one part of the hill was, and he's like, no. So we turned around, so we came back. So he was being protective, which was nice. He's like, it's dark. I don't care. He wouldn't care if it was like spring and warm and there was like no ice and everything. He's like, you have poor vision now, and you clearly can't see, because as I turned around, came back, I was like stumbling over everything. And keep in mind, there's this sharp drop off. There's like maybe a yard at most of hill to walk on, and then you'll just fall 20 or 30 feet straight down. And he's like, no, you're not doing this. Are you high? And I'm like, ah. So yeah, we turned around, but it's been good. It's been a process of, me learning which way he wants me to see him, and it has to be, at least with Odin, I find out it has to be intensely personal thing, what he wants from you. So don't worry if something I say doesn't match anything he's ever done with you at all. It's not a contest. And it was just really exciting, and I've been finding all these coincidences, and I don't believe in coincidences, where I'll be watching a movie and then I'll go, I mean, unless this stuff has gotten so good, but I doubt it, but then I'll go click on something else and there will be like, there was a cap in this one movie and then there was a cap for sale, and it can't be that good. I don't care how good sales algorithms are, they aren't randomly picking stuff out of movies out of like one single still. So it's been a lot of signs I think he's trying to give me that he's here. And we did get permission from the makers of the environment I put up for you, so that was good. So they were really sweet about that. I was glad because I don't know if you guys know that, but when people bring you Let's Plays, we're actually breaking the law. You're actually legally not allowed to do that. Most companies don't care, and they even encourage you to do it, but they can say no. And if they get really mad, they can give you content strike, which is why everything from like movie channels to Let's Players to product reviewers, if people get mad, they're well within their rights to strike your content. So I was keeping my fingers crossed, but they were simply lovely about it, and they said, could you please write us a a review as well on Oculus, which I was more than happy to do, because I was like, that's incredibly generous of them. Because that's the first one outside of what they've done that I saw. So I was like, oh wow, I'm getting to do something nobody else did a video on because I even looked. So we're doing pretty good. Odin's getting settled in, and Loki is very, very happy. He's like stressed out, stretched out, content. And they both take care of each other. If one gets something, they're making sure the other one gets it. They're very much brothers. And I know there's supposed to be three, and sometimes one wanders in, and sometimes he looks at me for a while, and then he wanders back out. So we'll have to see. They have kept doing the thing of pushing for like mostly, if not exclusively, Norse gods, and Odin told me some stuff and he expected me to yell, and I said, no, that actually makes sense. What am I gonna do? Yell at you for pretending to be someone else? You're Odin. I would be ashamed of you if you didn't. So it's been good, and we've been having fun. Today it was like really hot. It actually went up to 53. It's going to be in the 30s tonight. It'll be in the 30s tomorrow, and then it's going back to being cold. So I was trying to get him out for burger, but Odin saw all that snow and ice, and he's like, no, with your poor eyesight, you're not going. You're just not going. So we turned around, came home, because he was right. It was getting dark, and I can't see as it is, so I really could not see my feet. So yeah, he was right. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.